Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. The skies are clear. We've been going through a phase here in the Denver area where there's been some forest fires up in the mountains, and it's been very smoky, very hazy. You couldn't see the mountains at all. In fact, I think the visibility was about 2 miles. The rest of it, smoke just clouded everything up. But anyway, it's a beautiful morning. I'm taking the pups out. They're in the back of the truck now, so I'm taking them down to get some exercise, to run around, sniff around, and had a thought that popped up this morning that I just wanted to get out, and I hope it blesses your life in some way, shape, or form. And I was listening to some podcasts, watching some YouTube videos, and I remembered something that happened to me years ago. Through the church that I go to, they had used mine and a young man's story to illustrate the topic of a sermon. And after that sermon was done, a man came up to me, and his name was Joe, and he was a ex-pararescue soldier, a paratrooper, just great American man. And he handed me this thing that's called a challenge coin, and it was for his pararescue team. I'm not sure exactly, the terminology on it, but he said, "This has been in my wallet for 20 years." And he said, "I want you to have it," because what the topic of the sermon had impacted him in a way where it moved him to give that to me. And that was a very special thing. You think about, the service that he did as a pararescue trooper, and the fact that he was willing to give that up, because that's what signified his service to him. And he said, "This has been in my wallet for 20 years. I want you to have it." And that was very, very deeply moving to me. But the thought popped into my head, and I've had lots of people that have expressed their belief in me over the years. Been very blessed in that way. And the thought popped into my head, and it was a question really that said, am I living a life worthy of those who believed in me? Am I living a life worthy of the expectations that other people have had for me? And not that we should live up to, make our life, the point of our life living up to other people's expectations. That'll lead us down roads where people think we should go one direction, and our heart, our calling is another direction. That's not what I'm talking about. But I think people believe in us. That we're meant for great things, that we have a great purpose, that we're going to impact people. He gave me that challenge coin. Joe gave me that challenge coin with the expectation that I was going to impact a lot of people. And so the question was, regardless of the arena of life that I'm impacting people, am I living a life worthy of that calling, that gift that he gave me, expressing his belief in me? And so it's a question I want to throw out there for each and every one of you. Most of us have had people in our life that express belief in that, we're going to go do great things. We're always told we could go be anything we want to be, which, in some ways I think that's true, and in other ways it's just not. And that's a discussion for a whole other video. But when it comes to who we can become as far as our character and our ability to impact people, I think we can be anything we want to be. When it comes to physical attributes, I think there's some limits on that, But anyway, that's beside the point. So the question is, are you living a life worthy of those who believed in you, who had expectations of the kind of person or the impact on this world that you were going to have, that they thought you would have? And some of you might say, "Hey Malcolm, I never had anybody in my life that believed in me, that expressed that belief in me." Well, I'm here to tell you guys that I do. I believe in everybody, and the big part of the reason why I believe in everybody, and this is going to kind of bring tears to my eyes, but I believe in people because of what I've been through. And growing up with the health problems that I had, and the negativity from the experts that said, "Oh, Malcolm's got this, he's got that, he'll never excel as an athlete, he'll never have any real quality of health." I had one guy tell my mom that I probably wouldn't live much past 30 years old and I'd never have any real quality of health. Well, here I am, 37 years old, almost 38, and going strong. And, you know, as far as excelling as an athlete, yeah, if you know my history, I've been there. And, but anyway, what I overcame, you know, even though despite the experts that you know, told me that all this stuff wasn't going to happen, all these things, I listened to the people that believed in me. And one of the main people is my dad. No matter what the doctor said, no matter what was going on, he never told me anything like contrary to what the doctor said. He never said, oh, they're wrong, they don't know what they're talking about. But he always told me he believed in me. He called me his hero. And so anyway, that's a big reason why I'm a believer in you and in your potential, that you can really truly have the impact. You can be the person you want to be. You know, like the last video that I posted, a lot of it's just a matter of weeding the garden of your life, getting rid of the negatives, getting rid of the negative influences, the people that are speaking doubt, speaking limitations over you. Heck with that, get rid of that. And only allow the people and influences and things that are helping you become the person you want to become. And like I said, I'm a huge believer in people. If you don't have anybody to believe in you, you know, send me a message. You can comment below this, or send me an email at malcolm.havens@gmail.com. It's malcolm.havens@gmail.com. Send me an email and we can go back and forth. I'll point out lots of reasons that you have to believe in yourself. But anyway, guys, just wanted to send that message out. You know, are you living a life worthy of those who believed in you? And so anyway, proud of you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you think strongly, attempt fearlessly, and accomplish masterfully.